pizza. Yeah. Yeah, fat ass in the house.
Oh, welcome back to the Savon experience, honey. We are just, Jessica, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. What's been going on with you?
A lot of things.
Anything you'd like to share?
Not in particular. No.
It's so dry here. You may be surprised to learn.
Well, it's been kind of. It's just been boring, really. I mean, I was prescribed some medication and I got sick off of it and all of that.
Right, I forgot about that.
My arm is still not all the way there yet, but it's getting there. And let's see.
Girl, I told you, don't be taking birth control, girl. Just go on, live and shoot the plug up, girl.
I know, just take that juice.
That's all I'm saying.
Cream. Okay, print. That's pretty much it with me. It's just work craziness at the new place, and that's all. I don't know. What the hell? What is this?
What is what?
What is this? Is this a real deal?
I mean, this is what we're gonna come in. And tell them what's up. This can be the dry run.
This better be.
We can post it. We can be like, what's up? Like,
What's up?
let them know about us. Look, y'all, she's drinking tonight. She's drinking Crystal Light tonight. Y'all see that? I'm excited about you drinking Crystal Light.
And that's some. I hadn't had any in a while.
It's
Like
been a
that's a
minute.
damn lie. I was at a going away party. Had that and
Oh, that's that night you called me and was like, woo!
yeah, had them nice brownies. Yeah.
Brownies. Shucky ducky quack quack.
I only had to eat a half of one, so
Listen, what have I been up to? So,
she got new hair.
yes, come on, 28 inches.
She added to my new.
Yeah, we both got new hair. I was channeling Mufasa. Is what I wanted. I wanted something.
Damn, why you gotta say Mustafa?
Lioness. Mustafa?
Why you got to? Well,
Mustafa or Mufasa? What was that silent buck? Mustafa Silent Bay.
Mustafa. Why?
Mustafa? Who is Mustafa?
Oh no. Who was it? Darn it, I forgot the Lion King dad. Mufasa.
Is yeah.
So why you want to be that?
Cause it's big. It's big. Girl, I'm trying to break up this doggone the things that I wanted to talk about, but instead the naughty folder came up. Let me move up out of the naughty folder. It's gone. Silent Bay.
Look, this is right up in here.
It's gone.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
That's why that drive, where I keep the real good stuff, I keep hidden.
Okay, he wants to see.
Years of sins before I became a Christian.
Do you believe that bullshit?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to believe it. Believe it, honey.
Hi.
Okay, so one
Should have
thing.
pulled up a resume full of shit. Oh, mercy, this is gonna be 2 days worth of shit right here. Oh my god.
It's not a resume.
Yes, it is.
It's just the topic that I've
Okay,
been working on.
Wow.
But some things that I have. Okay, so listen.
It is her experience.
I've had a couple people, like all 10 of our subscribers, one of 10 of our subscribers, actually sent a message over, was asking me my thoughts on this whole T.S. Madison and Gio debacle, like Gio is her manager. So you don't know about it. Well, all thing I'm gonna say is this. There's 3 sides to every story. There's your side, their side, and then there lies the middle. I'm not gonna say the truth because there's some truth to all sides of it, right? So I'm not gonna touch that, only because of the fact that I think it's touchy, it's sensitive, and I don't think it's our business. So, I mean, not to say to my subscriber, like, it's not our business. I don't want to touch on it. I'm just going to say that in a space that we are today, where we don't have a lot of people in our community really out there in an impactful position, she is. I understand that as you shift and as you move, you know, the whole team don't always get to move with you for whatever the reason may be. You know, I just wish that the grievances could have been taken care of silently. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody, and not everything has to have a response or be in public.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And then on top of that, you know, there's good and bad to everybody, right? So we're on here, we're chit-chatting, we're talking, and when we get off, we might be like something. That bitch is crazy as hell. Or we may say whatever we want to say. That bitch is crazy as hell. Or we may talk to somebody and be like, oh shit. We can get off the phone and talk to each other like, that hell crazy as hell about each other. I'm not gonna ever say there's never been a moment we've got on the phone and we've communicated something. Somebody, she get on my nerve, or what she just did just pissed me the fuck off. Like, right? So it happens. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a bad person. And everyone has a view, and people talk about people. Period. So what you say, my thing is, I just don't feel that the space that Gio communicated his grievances, I don't feel like he should have done it like that. He knew that he would get her attention.
He knew the platform
on
she's
social
already
media.
on. She's already on a certain platform, and social media is a big thing with her too. So I think that was just to get. I'm trying to get people to be on
It got the attention, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I really don't want to talk too much on it because I respect both of them as pioneers in the game. Collaboratively, they were able to make moves. I don't think one could have done it without the other during that space.
Now, and that's during that time period.
Yes.
They needed each other at that one time period.
It was a help.
But there's a next step. Not everybody's going to be on that same journey. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody's got their own path they got.
They don't.
And you can't ride a coach.
And I'm just like right now, I don't know. And then, so I had seen that first, and then I had seen, I went back a few episodes, and I had seen where she had, I think, Lakara the Right on. Is it Lakara the Right? I don't know. Lakara the Right on, I believe was her name. And she had talked about some things that she was transitioning into and all that other stuff. So I'm just like, I'm a Libra. So I know what it's like to be a Libra and to be on several different sets and doing things. When I say sets, working a lot of things at one time.
Correct.
And I also know that
different sets.
Gio had mentioned something about, you know, it's always with her about how she feels, and it's a feeling. She has how she feels. That's real to me. Like for me, I don't do anything that I don't feel like it's going to maneuver me into the right space. I'm not a person to just work off of doing things that's not resonating in my gut. Now I get that you can't spare the moment and say, ooh, I want to plan a trip, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go off my feelings. You can't do that, right? But we are Libras are very people that are really in tune with their feelings. We absorb the social dynamics of whatever space that we're in, and we're able to feel it. That's why a lot of times people say, you know, Libras come in, oh my God, you know, a lot of people like Libras because we know how to gravitate towards our audience from the feeling that we have. A lot of empaths are that way. You can come in, and you're not a Libra, but you can come in and read an audience, and whatever feeling you get from it is how you're going to react. If you are in,
it's just like talking to somebody in person. You gauge whatever they throw at you, whatever vibe they're throwing at you, you're gonna send back the same thing.
You're gonna send it back.
Yeah, you're gonna send it back. If it's a positive vibe, you're gonna send it back. If it's a negative vibe, you're gonna send it back.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, we don't want to go.
I would love to be able to collaborate with her one day. But that's not why I'm staying neutral. I'm staying neutral because I don't know all the facts and it ain't my business. So that's about as far as I'm gonna go on that. Okay? Because I just want them to find a resolution, a happy medium. I feel like, you know, he has been instrumental with getting her there. She is the talent, so she had to do a lot to get there as well. And I just hate to see that space that they're in right now. I feel like, you know, it's sad. And I want them to be able to work it out outside of social media. I really hope to see in a couple months, a few weeks, where they were able to be amicable to each other, and that's that.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned something earlier.
Oh gosh.
About Robert Kelly.
Oh God. What about Robert Kelly?
So you saw the first videos?
Yeah, I saw all of them.
I ain't seen them. I wasn't.
Thanks to my mother, I saw them all.
You fell asleep.
Your mother? Who fell asleep?
You did?
I fell asleep when?
We tried to watch it and you fell asleep.
Not the
R. Kelly,
documentary.
Not the documentary.
I'm talking about the actual, that was Silent Bay. We're talking about the actual first set of videos that he came out with years ago. I never got to see those.
He didn't come out with that. That was stuff that was taken, that was leaked out, yeah. And then that's how the whole ball got the rolling about the, and yeah, them girls, very, very young.
Catching them young, honey.
And that's another thing too. I mean, even though he did a bad thing, taking other people's stuff and just throwing it out there. You think about Pamela Anderson, all them other people that there's some things don't need to be leaked out. Now that needed to be leaked out.
What about Pamela?
You know when her videos came out, with her and Tommy Lee and
this is why I told you.
Vince
What did I say
Neil.
earlier?
Yeah.
The drive with those videos
what's
I
his
keep
name
in my possession at all times. It ain't on the cell phone.
Yeah, like what's it? Safari. Is that his name?
From Love and Hip Hop, like Nicki Minaj's ex. Is that video with him now?
Yeah, it's been out.
That's a video with Safari.
Just
Yeah, he mentioned it on the show.
a video or a picture?
video. I saw it.
How did Silent Bay? How you know?
Because I was watching the show with you.
He said he was watching the show with me. Is that one I fell asleep on too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
If you ever saw the video, you wouldn't be falling asleep on one.
I didn't see. I mean, he's
They just mentioned it in the show.
on one of his shows. I'm gonna have to find that video because Safari is mine. Erica Mena, girl, congratulations! But I'm gonna look for your
I know your
video.
guts are tore up. But anyway, good job.
Are they tore up? Like,
Well, she
It's like-
pregnant. She done already the baby.
I mean, I just feel like once you've had a baby, I don't think your guts can be tore up more than a baby. I think when you say stuff like that, we make men feel like, oh my God, big ass. Girl, you dropped the whole baby out of her. What he do? He ain't do nothing. He ain't get your guts up. Like a 7, 10 pound baby could do.
I don't know.
Big old head, big old chrome dome coming out, girl. That little penis ain't girl, bye.
Ain't no little. But anyway,
No, he's not little. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to see. I saw a pic. We know they were doing that whole challenge, that whole everybody was in their drawers.
oh, trying to do the
Now they weren't working out.
thing?
They were just in their drawers, popping their pictures on Instagram. That's what all the
I thought that was
celebrities
the one
was
that
doing.
they ripped.
You had the game doing it. You had the game is the only one I can remember who did it because that was the only one that I felt like had something to see because I didn't see Safari.
The game was nice, but I don't like talking about him because he got issues.
The game does?
Yeah, he don't like the alphabet.
He don't like the alphabet community. Girl, most of them don't. Publicly, I'm not saying that he likes them silently, but I'm just saying a lot of them don't like them publicly. And then when they get in there, they silently they love us. They love us a whole lot.
Oh no.
Silently.
What's the next topic?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hurry up and get off this one.
You think he's gonna come after you?
No, I just don't. I don't. That's not my spirit. Okay, next.
Feelings, yes,
Next.
feelings.
Next.
So, I don't want to throw this in there, but you know, I was sad to hear about Kobe passing away, and his daughters, and the team members, and the families, and I didn't get to see. They told me when I was working in the shop today. They told me that they had
The memorial
for him on Monday, which was like the what was Monday?
And that was 2 hours of just straight tears. But
The 24th. And I heard his wife did an absolutely wonderful job.
His wife did a great job. But Michael Jordan Lord have mercy.
They said he spoke, and I ain't heard
Yeah,
Michael Jordan speak in a long time.
Really? Tears was coming. I mean, just to hear him and what he's. I mean, he, you know, tried to make it funny, but it was killing him. You can tell. And when he said a part of everybody's soul and spirit died that day, that I didn't know how much impact he had done. So much so, like I didn't know he did a
silence, right?
I didn't know he, you know, played.
Like he learned like this Mozart composition or something.
Yeah, he played with
Oh my God, yes.
the sonata because Alicia Keys played it at the memorial. Beyonce did his favorite song X's and O's, but she did it in Halo version. That was really good.
Beyonce is just such the goat.
But that was just it's sad. It's sad, and for all the families. And I'm glad Michael Jordan said that about. He said we're praying for all the families.
Because I feel like a lot of people have stated, "Oh my God, Kobe Bryant and his family, his daughter," and it's like the others were like shadow figures, and I'm like, wait a minute, these are other lives that were lost as well, and
I just think it's a tragic accident, and I don't like that they're now trying to talk about the pilot.
What are they trying to say about the pilot?
They're trying to say that he's been fined many a times for flying too low with the helicopter, and they never did anything of it.
But isn't it always the case? I mean, think about it. Like, if we were to get in a situation, people gonna. I look at it, and this is where I'm gonna step into my corporate view, because of the fact that in management we have team members that we have, and we have one-on-one coaching sessions, and there's always something you can work on, right? There's always an issue with something, right? But everybody at their job, when their boss brings some level, something of some inadequacy to them, it's not like they always are instantly fired.
Right.
So how many flights, and I'm not taking up for him because I don't know the details, I'm not saying that lives have been lost, but I also know accidents happen, right? And every time you decide, I get on the plane, you get on the plane, we get in the car.
Everybody's taking a chance.
You taking a chance because you don't know what other people are going to do, right?
As many houses have been run into lately with cars going through the house.
We live in houses that people have built. How do we know that they've done their due diligence with the electrical engineering in the house to where we're safe, turning the lights on? I mean, so I feel like now that you bring it up now, like, oh, he had this, that, other. I bet if we look at anybody's career, work career, we're going to find inadequacies in the work that they've done too. And
his family had lost him.
Yes!
So,
I don't feel like he was reckless, because I don't feel like a company of that statute that was, you know, of flying celebrities everywhere would have that level of substandard, you know, quality of work and continue to let it happen. Like, okay, how do we know that those instances he flew low, it wasn't an instance where he had to because of his instinct?
Yes, or something with the wind, you know, something we don't know.
Accidents happen, but everybody wants to have. They want you
point
to
the finger or go.
Exactly.
There's always something like that.
And I do know that the family is suing them. They're suing that company, and as rightfully so. I mean,
wrongful death,
they're gonna do that. I mean, but I'm just hoping the family don't start suing Vanessa. Like, God, she didn't have anything to do with it, but you know how people do when you have money.
They just want
people that they're grieving, they're hurting.
Yeah, but they see something to think that will take away the pain. But it's not gonna take away.
They were okay to hop their asses, and this is not being disrespectful. They were okay to hop their asses on the flight with Kobe paying for it, knowing the risks. So now that something has happened, don't go for that girl. Don't be going to Vanessa.
Small engine plane. I mean, yes, like she said. I mean, we all run the risk or something like that. But those do have the higher problematic things happening.
Yeah, those smaller planes.
Smaller planes, helicopters. Yeah.
I'm just saying. So my prayers go out to all of the families impacted. So here's something that I want to say that I was like, okay, I'm not going to say anything about it, only because I am a huge, absolute huge fan of Jennifer Hudson. So not the memorial, but the one they had done before. However, I just didn't really understand the song selection, and I felt like I lost a lot in her rendition of the actual song. I love Jennifer Hudson, and I love her vocal abilities, and I love the range that she has, but sometimes I don't want to hear the screaming.
I don't like you.
No,
honey, you started it. You open
No.
Don't open the door to somebody. I mean, I don't. I
You
mean,
don't know her, not like her.
I don't like the screaming. I don't like. There's other things, but I'm just like,
You don't like that style of song. Just say you don't like her. You don't know her. Just say you don't like the screaming.
I don't like her screaming, and then there's certain other things I didn't like. I'm just saying.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Allegedly.
We moving on because Jennifer's my girl. I just wish you would have did something different, and I would meet you and I love you. They did like
I know they did 7 days before.
Yes, that was that one.
She was at the funeral.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Alright. Kudos to that.
I just didn't want to scream in that time.
But that's what she's known for.
She's known for range. I'm not gonna say scream.
Screaming. Okay, next.
You gonna be talking about Jennifer. Jennifer, I love you, boo boo. I just don't want you to scream all the time, okay? Like, I don't want that. Okay, but thanks. I have something I want to talk about that's passionate to me because of me being in a field that requires licensing. Did you know in Tennessee they were trying to pass a law to where you no longer had to have a license for like to be a barber, an architect, a real estate agent, a home inspector, a funeral director, a land surveyor, okay, a locksmith,
Then if they
a private investigator, like they just make it into a tattoo artist, a geologist.
It didn't pass right. It didn't pass right.
I need to check back on it because I got so caught up in the fact that I was like, why the fuck would you do this?
I wouldn't have that because then every Tom, Dick, and Harry gonna beat that. Because if that's the case, I can go.
Well, so what they're saying is that folks have to sign a waiver to acknowledge that they are not liable for any damages that the unlicensed person has performed with their services.
Okay, then we're gonna go back because a lot of people are gonna be shooting.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a licensed professional. Like, I went to school for cosmetology. I paid for cosmetology. There's certain things you learn in cosmetology school. Now, I will say, they don't teach you how to do hair in cosmetology. They teach you theory. They teach you, clinical. They teach you the medical side of it. They teach you all of that, right? So you have to have a skill set to know how to do hair, a passion, a talent for that, right? But you still there's things that you have to know before you walk into this industry.
Because everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair is different.
Everybody can, we can throw some foam on your hair, girl, and you can be the smooth down queen. She can smooth you down. She know how to use those curlers on you. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to the chemical background of it, the makeup of the chemicals, like if you don't have any type of formal training into that, and I know people are out there doing hair today without a license, but I also know they have done their due diligence with learning the trade and the clinical side of it, right? Yes. But you have some who have not. They just know how to do hair.
Right.
And I've had to fix a lot of work that these particular unlicensed people damage. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna, don't be cutting me she fixed my hair and how much, girl, this is how much it's gonna cost. This is how much you're gonna pay. Because nobody tell you to go over there to Fat Peaches and to get her hair done. And
Fat Peaches,
Skinny Miranda, whoever she is, honey, to get your hair done, and she don't know shit about hair. Now, if she's doing a wig and she's doing an installation, that's different. A lot of people know how to do wig installations. They need to understand skin types. The chemical reactions, know that. Most of, wigologists or weaveologists, they can do that. But if you're going to use chemical and color, you need to know what the hell you're doing.
True.
I have a problem with it. I ain't here for it.
I don't think that's going to be passed.
I'm not.
Too much litigation.
And you could have a license and not know what the fuck you're doing too. Now, I'm not gonna trip. But at least I know you've done your due diligence to try. I will trust you more so than I will with somebody who don't even know what's ammonium thioglycolate, calcium hydroxide, lithium hydroxide. If they don't know what none of that shit is, girl.
They don't know what relaxer is.
Sodium lauryl sulfate.
Yeah.
If you don't know what none of that stuff is, girl, don't come to me. That's the girl to be using dishwasher detergent in your hair. And call it they will.
I know.
Dishwasher detergent.
It just made me flashback to that one girl that somebody told her to use
And we'll call it
Nair.
a clarifying
That
shampoo.
told her to use
Use
Nair as a relaxer.
And it relaxed it. It relaxed all the hell
All
off
the
your
way
damn
out.
scalp.
Relax all
Relax.
the way out and burn.
It is relaxed. Honey, it's so damn relaxed, it's dead. Just saying. The hell. Girl. So I'm not with that. I have a problem with that. I do. Architects. Engineers, girl.
No, building things and we fall apart.
Yes!
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so you don't have to have a license to be an architect or engineer. So do you have to have a license to be a pilot?
They need to have all this shit.
No, I'm just saying though, because we have people flying us around, and then we have another incident.
Yeah.
Even more so, but they don't know what the hell they doing.
Right. Oh, what's that button? Click. Bam. Gone. That's it. There's much stuff going on. We don't need that.
And
Don't do
then
it.
one of the comments of one of the people on the board was like, we're not seeing, what did this help say? She said, we are not seeing the benefits.
To having licenses,
That's what she said, hold up.
that's safety. Common sense. Safety. That means people went to school, did their studies, did everything they know. You get peaches from down the street want to fly a plane one day. Think I'm gonna get on there? It ain't so.
Girl, it was just $50 a fly. So I took me a trip to Vegas, $50. I mean, girl, like what? Like what? Like what? Period. You know, like, period.
And now on
What?
the 10 o'clock news, peaches
And because she had
and
a
her
few
crew
flights.
is gone.
She had a few flights, and she got them in safely. And okay, everybody gonna be jumping on them $50 flights.
And then, like I said, 10 o'clock. Breaking news. Peaches and her crew are now destroyed on the side of a mountain.
And all her friends gonna be collecting their checks to file suit against Peach's family.
Right.
No,
Yes.
I'm not with it.
And tattoo artists.
Individuals engaged with fire protection sprinkler systems. Like, you
Wow.
no license?
No license. So you get a fire and that shit don't go off.
It's,
No. Y'all need to get y'all thoughts together. No, we're gonna leave that alone. Don't be, everybody needs a license.
I just feel like we have to create these standards. I just feel like this is such a millennial. No, not a millennial, because it's even after that. Such a what is it after
Because
millennial?
everybody-
Generation X,
because-
M, Y, Z's.
It was X, then millennial.
Live studio audience.
I don't know. I have to look.
But like,
Boomer, then X, then.
I think I'm
Because-
what generation? I'm the boomers right now.
No, you're an X.
I'm an X.
but our generation and a little bit later on or before us, before the internet, Google, all that stuff came on, you know, now everything's on YouTube. How to fly a plane on YouTube.
I know as soon as everybody started I remember one point, like when I started doing hair, we would go to different shows and sessions to learn about different techniques. It was like $700 and $800 to learn how to do these things that you can see on YouTube now for like nothing. I know them hoes was mad as hell. Mad as hell. Because I would have been mad as hell.
Yeah.
I learned a lot on YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube.
But okay, but that's continued education. A lot. And to be honest with you, there are a lot of talented people out there who aren't licensed. I'm not going to take away from them at
That's
all.
true.
And I've learned things from them as well. I mean, it's a bi-directional experience. I just feel like you need to do your due diligence. I want to feel comfortable as a consumer knowing that you've done the necessary things to be where you are today. Bitch, you don't feel that?
No, I'm just sitting here, the crystallize kicking my ass right now. I'm feeling all kind of different.
And
like-
Silent Bay done started up, opened up the doors, you know, food is coming, so bitch, you done turned off on me. You need some grease on that stomach.
No, it done got hot. Hot? It done got hot as
Hand me the
hell.
remote control so I can turn off our heating system.
It done got
It's
hot.
my,
I'm dripping.
Dripping. Do I need to turn the ceiling fan on too for you?
Oh, it's alright.
Do we need to hit that other button
What other button?
to turn the ceiling fan on?
No, it's alright. It's alright.
It might be loud. Don't turn it on.
It would be low.
We turned the heat off though. Alright, so I want to thank you guys for joining our session. We talked about Jennifer Hudson. We've talked about the Kobe Bryant memorial services.
Medicine.
We talked about a TS Medicine interesting little tidbit and disagreement. We'd like for you guys to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have questions, don't forget to send us an email at thesavonexperience@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys in a few. We're gonna roll up some more.
Yeah, we got more topics.
Oh,
to
we
talk
do. Absolutely. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. We're gonna eat first, though. We're gonna eat.
Fat girl hungry.
Fat dog hungry. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.